Hey everybody, it's Jim. Happy Wednesday to you. Long time no chatting. Life has gotten in the way, and I was out of town for a couple days through the weekend, and then just a busy Sunday, busy Monday, and just today's the first chance I had to sit down with the computer and get a video recorded. So apologize for the absence, but as you can see, I've been slowly plugging along at the draft for book two. It's uh, it's still not going as fast as book one did, and it's not going as fast as I would like it to. But you can see the progress here since the last video, which I think was Tuesday. So it's been a week. Um, I've added 6 more sprints to the total here, so we're up to day 50. Well, yesterday was day 50. Today's Wednesday, so today will be 51. So we're over halfway now, and you can see I'm not quite a third of the way through book two, so I'm definitely behind here. And as you can see, I did the math here, and I've got about 61,000 words to go on book two, and I'm estimating I'm going to need almost 4 sprints a day if I want to get this done by the end of the month. So not looking super great, but I'm going to certainly give it my best effort here. And I guess if you think about the letter of the challenge, 3 novels in 3 months, I've still got May, right? So I could end up writing a novel and a half over the next 7 weeks or so. Um, but the spirit of the challenge was to write a novel in March, a novel in April, and a novel in uh, May, March, April, May, one each month. So that's at risk right now. But ultimately, I will do the best I can, and if this challenge proves to be a little too beyond what I'm capable of, then such is life, and I will adjust my expectations and you know, adjust my next challenge accordingly. If 3 novels in 3 months was a little bit out of reach, then I will adjust accordingly next time. But for now, I haven't given up yet. I'm still plugging along. I'm loving the book. Um, One thing I did do, so I wasn't able to get all these sprints in, but I was doing an awful lot of outlining. And one of the things I have to do is sit down with the corkboard for book two and really start cleaning this up. I've rearranged a lot of chapters. I've filled in a lot of these note cards. So the path forward for book two looks great. Actually, it's hard to see it here, but I feel like the outline, and I haven't updated this yet, which is why it looks like it does, but I feel like the outline for book two is in better shape at this point in the process than book one's did. So I think if I can give myself the time over the next 11 days to sit down and really start knocking out some writing here, you'll see these numbers change quite a bit. But in the meantime, I'm like I said, I'm not too worried about it. You can see I missed 3 days of writing altogether. Wednesday and Sunday were travel days, so those were just complete washes in terms of getting anything sprint-wise done. Like I said, I was able to do some outlining and some thinking, so that helped a lot. But in terms of actual content, just drips and drabs, bits and pieces here and there where I can fit them in, and you can see slowly but surely that word count's climbing up. And again, I think the real point of the challenge was for me to kind of show myself and also show anybody who's interested that it's totally possible to get some significant writing done when you have a day job and a family and a baby and life and just everything else that's going on. And, a day job change. I actually switched jobs a couple weeks ago, so I'm working at a new company now that is keeping me quite busy but fulfilled so far. And I'm still managing to find the time to get the writing in. So that's if there was one takeaway I would like you to take from this challenge, even when the books come out, hopefully the books will be successful, but even if they're not, this has all been great practice for me, and I've learned a lot about my process and my capabilities that is really going to help me out in the second half of the year when I've got some other plans for writing percolating in my head, and I have a pretty good idea what my next challenge is going to be to myself and in terms of productivity and publishing. But for now, I'm still focused on these 3 books. Let's see, the cover artist is lined up, so they're working on the covers. I have an editor lined up for the trilogy, so once I finish revising book one. I'll be sending it off to the editor. So things are still on track, at least. So the goal was to get the books out in June, July, and August. 1, 2, 3 sequentially, a month apart. And I'm still totally on track to do that because I've got all of May to edit and revise book one before it gets released in June. I've got all of May and June to finalize and revise and edit book two, and then I've got all May, June, and July to get book three together. So I've got plenty of time to get this done. I'm not worried about that at all. So I guess the goal has been kind of squishy. So maybe I'll try to have a more concrete goal next time. But for now, darn it, book one's done. I'm happy about that. Book two's in good shape, and I'm happy with where it's going. I think it's got some good stuff in it, and it's a great extension of where book one left off. And then book three will just continue that, and hopefully bring the first third of the or the first three books of the series into a good not so much a stopping point. I think these three books are kind of meant to be, they should be able to be read standalone, but they are a series. But I'm not projecting beyond book three, because if the series doesn't go anywhere, I'm not going to waste my time writing book four, book five, whatever. I'll stop it at book three and move on to something else. I feel like I want to give a series at least 3 books to do something with before I kill it or put it on a hiatus. I don't know that I would necessarily kill any series. Even Pistols and Pyramids is kind of on life support right now, but I may pick it up at some point. Because that's the great thing about indie publishing, is you never know when you're going to find your readership. You never know when some book or series is going to suddenly take off. Who knows? Anything's possible, but for now, focus on this, and you can see where I am and how things are going. So I'm going to call this good here and go get a writing sprint in for today so I can update today. I'm hoping to get 2 or 3 sprints in today. I need to at least try to get more than 1 a day. So, and I know I'm going to be on travel again this coming weekend for a couple of days. So, actually getting book 2 done by the 30th is, I don't know, probably not going to happen, but I'm not going to cry over it too much. So anyway, I will leave it at that. So have a great Wednesday. I hope your writing is going well. I hope everything is going well in your world. I hope you're enjoying the spring, if it's spring wherever you are, and whatever else is going on. So have a great day, have a great night, and happy writing to you.